Hello, hello, hello. I definitely took a little bit of break from this after playing all of Zero and some of this. Yeah, good, some of this. I just felt like playing something different for a little bit, so I went over to Kingdom Come Deliverance. I actually bought the second game, played it for 2 hours or something, and then I went back to the first game because it. I saw the advertisement that they did the PS5 free upgrade, and I never finished the first game. I just kind of got caught up doing a bunch of other random crap like robbing everybody and yeah, it's time to get back. I really don't remember. All right, we got a door right out here. We did the dogs. Out on the porch, which gave us the fake key, which allowed us to go. Do I still have the key? Interesting. I think I figured this out. I don't know. Last time it gassed me out. I don't know. Let's see. I mean, this thing on the wall was right. The shielded guy, and that. So I did this one and then this one, and then I did that one and that one. Pretty much pure luck. Yep. Sunshine will awaken me. How do we know which one's a sunshine? Okay. Do they all have a switch? Is it like the sides and then the front? Okay, so there's only three. Okay. What the heck? I'm curious, what the heck could that go to? maybe it goes out into the cemetery? I'm not too worried because we have the shotgun with like I think a lot of ammo. Okay, let's look at this. Okay. So that did something. The only thing I haven't picked up is the sheet music. Which I think I just left that door right there. I think I'm on the wrong side. That's not it. Yeah, this is it. No, I need the musical. Which I think I already killed the zombie out of there, so we should be alright. Let's see, does that clean this room out? Yes. Alright. Yeah, this room is not fulfilled yet. Ah. I'm gonna put some stuff away. Just stomp it, dude. So there should be a a medical first aid box. Okay. Sweet. The zombies, like, are on steroids now. I'm just gonna pass these guys by. It's so much easier than dealing with them. There's a bag of something out here. If I don't get eaten. Nice. I have a feeling I know what that goes. No, come on, game! And you can't get them off of you. It's so stupid. I don't know if I like this game particularly. I mean, like, I looked it up online, and everybody's like, this game's a masterpiece. And it's like, well, I'm not saying it's a bad game. I don't hate the game, but this is not as good as Zero. I'm sorry. The story is basically non-existent. The zombies are not really that entertaining to fight. In fact, as this goes on more, I mean, like I said, I mean, I'm trying not to get down on it. I guess because it's harder, but that right there, like, you look at that right there, that's not difficulty. That's just pure stupidity. Like, the dog just jumps out from behind the thing and kills me, and I can't get it off of me. Yes, I know you need a knife, which is like, get good, right? Like, you keep your stupid knife, like, the whole entire game. You know, it can be done, but it just feels kind of like, I don't know. I mean, I'm enjoying myself to a point, but I would give this 50% less fun than Zero was. And mind you, I have played Resi 2, the remake and stuff, and that game is super fun. So maybe it's just classic Resi I don't like. I don't know. I'm not saying I hate that anyways. It's not that I don't like this game. It's just the whole entire thing feels like it's kind of like that Dark Souls thing where I mean, even Dark Souls, like, there's areas where you feel like you're moving on. This here feels like you're fighting the same enemies the whole time. Like, these dogs. What's with this? Oh, I need that. Sweet. Let me just shoot him real quick. As soon as he lets go of me. There. Dude, that was lucky, actually. I need this. I need this. So I'm not hating the game. Like, it's easy to get down on the game for sure. Because it can be frustrating. Does this one move? It's easy to get down on it. Is that pistol ammo? I can't pick it up. You know, this one here particularly, because there's almost no story. There's nothing going on. I guess it's because I've just played Zero. That's what it really is. You know, it's kind of like, it's the best game. I don't know, man. I would say right now, as far as Resis that I've played, and I've played 2 remaster. I've played See, like that. Why did it bite onto my wrist versus biting me? I've played 2. I've played 4. I've played 5. I've played 6, I think. 6 is so unforgettable, if I remember right. It's the one where you fall down and you like can like kick. I don't remember, but you like fall down. You can like they like are constantly knocking you down on the ground. You're like shooting from the ground like the whole time. Oh, come on. You know, I played 7, 8. I haven't played the new one. I would say right now my favorites for sure have been 2, the remake of 2, which is just an absolute joy of a game. The pacing is perfect. Like just like this right here, like I don't feel like I'm getting anywhere with this game. Like in 0, you're on the train, just when you're kind of feeling like the train, you've had enough of the train, you're in the training facility. And then once you feel like you're pretty much, you know, feel like the training facility's played out, you're in the lab, right? This here just feels like the exact same part of the game. And yeah, I know I'm dying. Like, it's Resi, right? Like, you're gonna die, but it just doesn't feel like I'm getting anywhere. I'm sure it'll open up at some point, but I mean, it's not as bad as Final Fantasy. What was it? 13 or something? I can't remember, where you had to run down a hallway for like 20 hours in battle stuff, 20 hours in. And the weird part is I didn't really play Final Fantasy. It was something that I didn't play, even though I enjoyed the movies a lot. Like Final Fantasy The Spirits Within is an absolute legendary movie. But I didn't really play the games for some reason. I can't remember why. I think it's because we were playing the Dreamcast a lot. I don't know if Final Fantasy came out on the Dreamcast. And my first Final Fantasy, I remember it was bought for like my birthday or something. And it was Final Fantasy 13, and I was like, people like this? Because it was like you were just fighting creatures in a down a hallway. It wasn't even a hallway. It was like a almost reminded me of like Guitar Hero bout. And you were just going from one to the next to the next to the next. And I did that for like 5 hours. And I was like, dude, I'm not doing this anymore. This sucks. not fun. And when a game ain't fun anymore, oh, come on, I shot the wrong one. When a game ain't fun anymore, you're really not, it's not something I want to play. You know what I mean? Just like admittingly this game, it's just too slow. And maybe because Zero was so action packed that I'm like just jaded, I guess. Like the atmosphere is really cool, and I can see people back in the day getting freaked out by this because the PS1, you know, I mean, it's the PS1. Honestly, that was a generation of games I really didn't understand. Like I was playing PC games during that era, which were significantly better than that. The N64, Sega Saturn, and PS1 era. I know a lot of people are like super nostalgia for it, but I don't know. Graphics just look like a damn mess. That's probably gonna kill me. Yep. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, this is like cool, I guess. Obviously a puzzle. Oh, I'm wondering if that thing goes in the door over here. Like right here. It looks like it fits in there. Great. So, yeah. It could be I'm just not in the mood for this right now. don't think so though, because I was super jacked up about Zero. Then I came into this. I was feeling pretty jacked up, which hey, I'm not saying I'm like disliking the game, but I'm just not. I don't know. It just doesn't feel as cool as Zero did. I don't know. I read online people had mixed reviews about Zero. I was like, wow. That's usually how it is with me though. I usually like games that everybody else is like doesn't really like very much, I guess. I mean, obviously I like, Uncharted and some of the other games, you know, Tomb Raider and all those games I really like. But people said this was like the best Resi game. So far, I'm gonna say it, and I think a lot of people are gonna hate it. I'm not certain that this is gonna outrank Resi 5 at this point. And I haven't played it yet, so I'm gonna give it a chance. Right now, I would say Resi 2 or Resi 2 Zero has actually taken Resi 4 out. Because Resi 4 is a really good game too, but it's not as good as Zero. I'm sorry. I guess if I play it again, just play it again and see what happens. Maybe I'll have a different opinion on my second playthrough, which will be obviously I'm gonna do them all in order. I did Zero, then I'm doing this one, then I'm gonna do two, and I'm gonna play Nemesis, which I've heard is not very good. Weirdly enough, I was looking at my collection the other day, and I was looking at Revelations 2. Those games look. The one with the cruise ship looks really good. But I could be wrong. That would be cool, wouldn't it? I think I've already been in here. There's another door. I think. Am I crazy? Yeah, I'm crazy. Okay, that's locked. I have plant chemicals, which there is a plant. I just can't find my way back to it. So yeah, that one that's in the on the cruise ship just caught my eye. 'Cause first of all, I love a good cruise ship. Like a ghost ship type thing. Because what was it? Man of Medan was really good. I enjoyed that game a lot. I haven't searched this side. I just went through that whole other side. Oh my word. Probably wasted a shot there. Yeah, that was a great game too. I also bought the Silent Hill remakes. I don't know if that's going to be any good or not. Still haven't found all the locks yet for that key. Okay, that's outside. I probably want to go back. So yeah, I was looking at. I mean, I have another one called Raccoon City. That's another one that I probably should think about playing. I don't have any of the handheld ones. Gotta go back upstairs. Which is. So yeah, I'm interested to see how 3 is. This time around Resi 4, I'm curious if I shouldn't. There's a door at the end down here. I'm curious if I shouldn't of course. I'm curious about 3. I'm curious if I shouldn't play the 4th one on the Wii. Although the remake is super good. I played most of it in VR. And I played a lot of the 8th one in VR. Resi 7, I played a bunch of that in VR. But yeah, there's a lot of like spin-off games I saw on PlayStation Network. They have Code Veronica for sale. Which I'm still kind of curious about. There's a bunch of these games. Like they made a Game Boy Color Resi. Huh, still haven't figured out what this is. have to get a Retron 5 to be able to do that. I don't have the GameCube attachment to my to a GameCube, so the heck? Oh, okay, another container here. I think it'd be kind of fun. I've been thinking about hooking up like my old Genesis and stuff because I've been wanting to play some of my old games. I saw a guy selling Dashing Desperados the other day, and I was like, that actually is a really good game. All right. I think it's behind me. I think it's in here. Yeah, I see you banging on the window. There it is. Jeez, I'm squirrel. Let's add the chemicals to the water supply. Is it gonna kill it? Get the old weed eater. Nice. Wow, there's quite a few of them in here. There's another mask on the wall. Well, that was kind of strange. Now we can kind of run. Of course. All right, get the suspense going a little bit. Oh, that's bad. I think this is the main dining room. All right, we're stepping it up a little bit. Stepping up the nervousness. I don't have a. Now I have no weapon at all. Well, we could go out here and put the second mask in the hall. Probably going to be a death factory out here. I've actually made a bit of progress here, so I'd really like to not get killed. For some reason, the safest place so far has been the graveyard. Kind of odd. No eyes, okay. We've got to find our way back to the save room. Which is all the way around the corner, so I'm really hoping there's no zombies in here. No matter what happens in these games, I always find myself turned around even if I've been through an area like 3,000 times. But again, maybe I'm just getting too hard on the old girl before, before I give it too much of a chance, I guess. I don't know. This one's definitely more like jump scares than it is intensity. Like Zero, I don't know, man. Maybe I just like Zero a lot. I don't know. I know I'm excited to play the second one again as well. I've heard Resi 3 is incredibly short. Now I don't even know what I'm supposed to be doing. Yeah. Jeez, there's the last door. Just pure happenstance. What's in here? Is that ink ribbon? All right. Can we do something with this? The heck? It's a musical score. Do these go together? Yep. No
You're
way.
okay?
Yes, I'm okay.
Oh no.
Can't breathe forever. This is the Moonlight Sonata.
Can you play?
She been bit?
Oh, what was that?
My interpretation is off a little. Let me practice for a while.
Yeah.
Sure. But don't get too carried away.
Oh, I won't.
She doesn't sound right. She's not bit, is she? I'm more worried about Rebecca than I am him. Or Jill. I don't give a care about either one of them. She looks sick. Oh no. Dirty. Just stab him. Yes. Tell me he's not getting up. No, okay. She's sick, man. Dang it. Why do they have to kill off all my favorite characters, man? In every game series, they like, hey, you like this character? Well, here's a train running them over and they're not in the sleep. Now all I want to see is Billy come diving in through a window with that peacemaker, just killing everything in this place and just carrying her out of here. Ridiculous, man. They better not kill her off, man. I'm telling you right now. If she's bit, I'm going to be so mad. There's a reason why one of my favorite games of all time, I still haven't played the sequel. I'm talking about Last of Us. I've loved the first one. I probably played that game through, I don't know, 20 times. And I bought the second one brand new. And all I saw, and I do this a lot, is I watch streamers sometimes, and all I could see was that they beat Joel to death, and I was like, how stupid can you be? Honestly. Like, that is honestly probably, I would say, in the top 10 dumbest decisions you could possibly make with a video game. And I left it on my shelf for like 2 years. And then a bunch of people, I saw it enough times where, like, I saw it a bunch of times where, you know, Joel's death, and I saw what happened, and Abby beating his brains in with a golf club. And I was kind of desensitized to that because that would have just, I probably never would have played the game at all if I had have seen that before I actually was prepared for that. Because I love that game so much. That was like, what? You like this game? Well, here's a punch in the head. What? You like this character? Well, here's a punch in the head. You might as well have just had. Let's use this as an example. Harry Potter, right? Your favorite character. Let's say it's Harry Potter. In the second movie or the second book, he gets fucking barbecued, like absolutely barbecued, and then they replace him with Harriet. You know, it's just really dumb. And because it's like, well, why did you even write the first book then? I mean, you basically unwrote the first book with the second one. You know, so I just didn't play it. It sat in my collection for 2 years without being played at all. And then, because I bought it brand new, because I was gonna play it, because I was so excited. I'm pretty sure I pre-ordered that and everything, and I was like, yes, let's do it. That was almost as disappointing as Mafia 3. Like, well, actually, it was more disappointing than Mafia 3 because Mafia 3 was like, I love Mafia 1 and 2. And Mafia 3 was still somewhat fun, even though it's ridiculously repetitive. But when I saw what they did to Joel, I was like, no. And then, like, I guess about a year ago, I decided to put it in because I was so desensitized. I was like, I know. I know what they're gonna do to poor Joel and everything, and at this point, let's just. People are saying it's a good game, so I was like, all right, let's play it. And I sat there watching Ellie basically make out with her girlfriend for like. I mean, it felt like it went on and on and on. They basically just pissed and moaned at each other. And then I bet I played 30 hours of that game, and finally, I don't even remember what the girl's name is, her girlfriend, the black haired girl. I'm trying to remember what her name is. Dia? I have no idea. She finally like separates from her, and just the whole game is like pointless. I didn't finish it. Like you're going to get revenge on this Abby girl, and it just feels pointless. Like the whole thing feels pointless. Like the gameplay was Last of Us, but you know what? I would replay the original Last of Us 50 times. And it's the same gameplay. Like, yes, they added some stuff, you know, upgrading guns and stuff like that. Like, they added some things. Or I should say, they elaborated on some things. And I liked it, that part of it. Like, if they had done the PS5 remaster of the original Last of Us and added a lot of those features, which I haven't played enough of to really, they might have, then there's literally no point to the second game at all. Like I have no idea. Like sitting there, I mean, at first it was like, okay, they're trying to establish a love story, which if anybody played the Left Behind DLC or whatever it is for the original game, I thought that's what that was her little love story with her friend who got bit, and she ended up being immune. But this one here's like the same thing, but just 50 hours plus longer, and Joel is gone. And it's like the whole memory of Joel, she's like so mad at Joel. It's like, did you or did you not spend like 10 years of your life with this guy, taking care of you? So what? He didn't want you to die? I mean, beat him, you know, why don't you beat him to death since you're so hard on him? So the whole thing was just garbage. I mean, not hot dog water, like completely garbage, like it's not even worth playing, but I couldn't finish it. It was like, it was just ridiculous. Sorry, just a little rant there, but
Chris! Chris! I think I got it.
play sitting down. Probably be a lot easier.
Practice makes perfect.
What's this?
And obviously, this game was made before Zero was made. So I kind of figure that was lucky I picked that thing up. Obviously, Zero was made after, but this is like a collection. I'm surprised they didn't dub in the new voice.
Were you all right in there?
Yeah.
That's it? So this gives me that vibes because I liked Zero so much. I was like, better not kill Rebecca off like that. Billy better come diving in and just absolutely mowing on stuff. Okay, something's going on with the Glock. Okay. No. Huh. So the helmet and the armor. Okay, there's the helmet. Oh, I gotta do that again. You gotta do that one more time to the left. Something's happening. Ooh, what do we got here? Oh, snap. Is that the last key? Well, I think that's it for now. Till next time.